Good morning. For those of you watching this live on YouTube, I want you to follow this session, and make sure you complete it. Also, remember to comment. So this is what we are going to do. Let me just join with my phone. Okay. Now, we are going to start from trading view. We're gonna start from trading view. We're gonna start from trading view. Okay. Okay. Let's get in trading view. How many here have downloaded trading view already? Let's get in trading view. And this is the lesson I want us to get clear on. So we learned this yesterday. Let me first remove this RSI, remove MACD. We leave our chart open like this. How many of us you have trading view already? Can you give me a one? If you missed yesterday's class, make sure you go back and watch it. The morning session, it's there on YouTube. Because I talked about trading view. And today I'm going to do a continuation. If time will allow, we shall cross over to Loyalty and also explore how to, okay. So let me first open my Loyalty for you here. So we set up this strategy yesterday night. We set up this strategy yesterday, and this is what we did. We learned how to calculate how do we arrive to these numbers. Okay. We learned how do we arrive to these numbers, but we also learned how do we arrive to the number you put here to maximize profit. We also learned, yeah, I think those were the main focus. We basically learned these two. How many of us now you know how to calculate the first buy-in amount? Give me a two if you now know how do you calculate the first buy-in amount. We learned about the multiple buying ratios. How do we get the multiple buying ratios? How do we get the multiple buying ratio? If you are not using the default multiple buying ratio of Loyalty, which ones are you using? And we said the ratios are three types. We said there is the linear ratios. We have the exponential ratios. And we have the custom ratios. Right? Linear is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exponential is 1, 2, 4. That is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Those are exponential. And those are the default that Loyalty uses. Then custom is the one you see right now. The one you see right now. We looked at the effect of each of these ratios when it comes to us entering our capital in the market. And we realized that for people who have big capital, they can use the exponential ratios. They are very, very good because you are going to be aggressive in averaging down as the market or the price discounts. You get the best offers and you get a lot of quantities in that case. Then we looked at the custom to be very good, very flexible, and well balanced. The custom ratios, which starts from 1.5, that is the margin call number 1. We go to 2, we go to 3, we go to 4, we go to 6. Okay. In fact, I'd forgotten. The linear one is the 1, 1, 1. You just put here 1, 1, 1. If you are using the linear, it's 1, 1, 1. What this means is the robot, if your first buying amount, okay, 1, 1, 1, then for the exponential, it is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. It goes on like that. Now, we have another one, which is the custom. Custom, we put 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We keep increasing the money as the market go down slowly. And we get more aggressive in our last purchases. We get aggressive in the last purchases. Then I gave you a tip. I gave you a tip as we were coming to the conclusion of our call last night, where I said that if you are looking at the market going down by negative, let's say negative 30%, instead of doing 5, if you are going to do 5 margin calls, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5, which adds up to 30%. Which adds up to 30%. What do I mean 30%? This is total 25. This one is 25. Now add the negative 5 from the first position to the second buy. Okay. No, this is supposed to be 25, yeah. This is 25 plus the first one. From first buying amount, from the first buying amount to buy the first margin call, the market has to drop with negative 5, which is this one here. Do you copy? So it means that person is expecting the market to go down by negative 25%. Now, instead of putting negative 555, doing those big drops, we say that you can say 50% of my capital. This is a way to maximize capital and the profit in the market. In case, because of the retracement, the market can go down a bit, negative 2%, and it goes up positive 1.5, yet you could take advantage of that. So what you do, reduce the first big position, the first positions, and increase the last positions. So you can do 1, 2, 2, which adds up to basically a total of negative 5%, this one. So out of our 25% that we expect the market to discount, we are left with what? If we are left with the 20%. So it means these last two positions, we are going to buy them we can do 5% here, and then we do 15% there. So altogether, we have negative 25% in total, or a discount of 25%. But just in case the market just drops with negative 5% and it goes up, we are still in business. The robot will be able to put in the money and you will make money. Now, here's the thing I've realized. Do you realize that we get to panic? We panic a lot when the market is going down with negative. It is doing a discount of 15%, which is not supposed to be the case. But the idea here is that here, it will be aggressive. The robot will earn a lot of money in the market. Now, why have I brought you here? I've brought you here to show you how do we get to arrive to these numbers. The total, the total is 25%, that you expect the market to drop. How do you get to arrive to this number? The percentage drop, or call it the margin call drop. The margin call drop. We see margin call drop in signals. For example, the margin call drop can be provided in a signal like this one. You basically just go and imprint it or put it in your loyal tube. You just divide the same ones, distribute it in your positions. Do you copy? Give me a yes if you copy. How do we arrive to margin call drop, that percentage? Now that we've understood these ones, okay, for you to get first buying amount, add these ones and get the total. Then go and do total capital. You want to invest $200 in a coin. Do capital, all right? I'm repeating this for people who are not here, because when I start teaching you the other things, you will not connect. Capital divided by multiple buying ratio. Total multiple buy-in ratio. The number you get is supposed to be your first buying amount. Give me a yes if you understand that. Capital divide by total number, total buying ratio, total multiple, total buying ratio, BIR, equals first buy-in amount. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? So you add this. Coach, I want to trade with $500. Come and put, first of all, you are live to, if you are using these custom ratios, these ones, which is 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 1.5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Let's say you are doing it 1.5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Those are how many margin calls? If you are doing 5 margin calls, you are good. Now, get this number, put your capital. Capital is how much if you want to trade with 500. Excuse me. The number is 15.5. Get 500, which is your capital, divide by 15.5. And what you see here is your first buying amount. This is your first buying amount. So this number here is what you put on your first buy-in amount. You put it here. If you are trading with $500. Do you copy? But now, the question is, Coach, how do I determine the percentage here? Come to your trading view. Come to your trading view. And I want you to learn to do two things. To draw these lines, we call them support and resistance. They are very, very simple to draw. Okay? Support and resistance. Support and resistance lines are basically points where we expect the price of that particular coin you are trading to be resisted. Are points where we expect the price to bounce off and either go up or continue going down. I don't know if someone get what I mean. I want you to see here. Yesterday, I showed you how to make these things. Put in your tools. Okay. Put in your tools. Put in your tools. When you tap here, there we go. We have our favorite simple tools. Not complicated. Simple tools. Okay. So the tool we need to draw. The tool we need to draw these support and resistance lines is this one. This one here. And then we'll also use this. Have you seen that? We are going to use two tools, this one and this one. This is for measuring. Now, how do we draw these support and resistance lines? I believe now you are not feeling alienated. You know what I'm doing. What you do from the current price, okay? Current price of the coin is this one, okay? That one, this one. When it is in red, it means they are sellers. There is a supply in the market. When it is in green, it means there is demand. There is demand. The demand is higher. There are more buyers in the market. Right? This dotted line here, this is the current market price. Now, for you to draw your support and resistance line, okay, you are going to look back from the current price. Where did the market bounced off? Where did the market change from? Now, if we are drawing the support are lines you draw below the current price. Resistance are lines above the current price. Give me a two if you understand what I just said. Support are lines drawn below the current market price. Resistance are lines above the current market price. Think of resistance as a ceiling and think of support lines as the floor. And the market price is down there. The current market price is down there. So it can either go up or it can go down. Do you copy? Now we want to find out where will the price find support it in case it starts going down from where we are entering. Where will the prices find support and bounce off to possibly come back? Or if it goes up, where will the price find resistance not to continue going up, but rather to bounce back downward? How many of us understand what I'm just explaining? There is only one person responding here. I'm going to stop this call. You go back and wash your clothes. You go and play with your kids. Am I here talking to someone? You go back and play with your kids. See, some people, they want to be massaged. I should pray for you now. To even type yes, I should pray for you. I should pray for your phones. I should pray you forget what you are learning. Eh? Hello? Now, with this understanding of support and resistance, we can now go ahead and put our lines. These lines, we do it how? Let's start with support lines. The one who's below. Okay. What do you do? With support, you are going to look back and see where did the price change from. From the current price out together. We see if we are to move a bit down, I think you can see the dotted line. There was a bounce off somewhere here. There was a bounce off somewhere here. The market changed direction and it started going up. Even here, it changed direction, started going up. Even here, okay, we shall start from the bodies of the candle, not the wick. Going up. So I'm looking for points. So I'm going to tap on my line. This one. Or you can basically, you tap down here, come and get it. It is found in the category of trend lines. It is here, horizontal line. Then this casting is going to show up. When I tap in these dotted lines, it is very flexible. I move it anywhere I want. Okay. Then I'm going to come and put it to my point. I'll put it here. This is the first support. Okay. The second one is what? I can come, put it another one. There's another support here. Can you see that? There's another support here. There's another support here. The price bounced off here. All right. Mind you, I'm in one hour time frame, so they may differ. And now the last one, we see the price. I'm going to put it here. I'll put it here, but there is this one as well here. There is this one. The market, but I think the main one is this. The main one is this. So those are how many lines? Those are support lines. Now, what confirms to us that they are support lines is that when you follow it, when you follow the line, let's take, for example, our first line here. we should be able to find like a 2 or more points where the market was bouncing off literally on the same price, this price here. This price here. We are using past data to give us a picture of what is likely to happen next. Let us look for these points. Where did the market reach that point and it bounced off? Can you see this point? Can you see this? It went up. All right. That was an area. That's an area of support. Let's look for another one. 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 There is only one, I think, in 1 hour time frame. Yeah. There you go. We find another one here. It touched this price and it bounced off. It went up. Do you understand what I'm doing? Give me a yes if you are with me. Okay, those are 2 points. Now we can go and check on support line number 2. Support line number 2. All right. Support line number 2. Number 2 is this one. Number 2 is this one. This particular price. Okay. When we go back, let's check in the past. In the past, support line number 2, where did the price find the support? Okay. We have number 2. Yeah, something like this here, though not very, very clear. Somewhere here, it went up. I think we can find it there. If we try to go back again, continue going back. Support line number 2. All right. That's not very, very many, but let's see. What we want is to measure the drop. You may not have to go through all this. Now let's look at support line number 3. Here it is. Number 3. Number 3 we can see here. It repeats itself here. Okay. Still number 3. 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 Here we go. We have another point of support. Proof. Still number 3. Still number 3. Still number 3. We can consider this, but not so much. But it can also be a same point, because even though it was not the body touching there. Yeah. So number 3 again. Can you see that this is a strong support point? How many of us are seeing that? That on support line number 3, the price always has struggled to go beyond down, to continue dropping. So meaning there are a lot of possibilities that when we touch support line number 3, the market will bounce back and go up. This is where I'm going to now get my measure, put up here on the market price. I'm going to get my measure, put up here on the market price. Can you see the market price? Down. Current market price is here. And then I'm going to draw a line down. So that is negative discount of 1%. Remember, I'm looking at H-bar. H-bar is a stronger coin with big market cap. So we say that these coins have one characteristic: they don't drop too much. But still, I can go ahead and also put in consideration another one. We can draw for line number 4. So that there you go. That is -3. That is a discount of 3%. If you want to go really down, now you can come and draw line number. You can draw line number 5. See this now? At this point here. This one. Then I will measure that too. From current price to that is the -8%. Is that hard? Is that hard? Some answers in the chat. Can everybody do this? So we have -1.5, 1.7, -3. And now we have the worst case scenario we expect is -8. So the market can go up -8. This is where I would say, if I'm sending a signal, I would say that the drop is -8%. Can put there room and just say -10. So my percentage here, I will put it in 8. That is if I'm trading in 1 hour time interval. Are we together? Is that clear? So you just come and divide. You just come down here and divide and say, I'm expecting the market to drop with -8. If you're trading within, I'm expecting the market, if it is to go down, to do a discount of -8% the next few hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours. Why? You are looking at the market in 1 hour interval. The data you have measured, the data you have analyzed is for 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. However, if you go back here and put that on a weekly basis, you will find that the percentage is quite different. Or 4 hours. Let us try on 1 week or 1 day, 1 day intervals. With 1 day intervals, do you see that our lines are far? They are too far. They are too far with 1 day interval. The market is showing us that if you are looking at the market in 1 day interval, those measurements are so far from the current price. It takes long for it to touch it. But let us see from current price. Let us remove these ones. These are for someone who is looking at the market in 1 hour. They expect to exit the market in few hours, not taking very long with it. But now let's look for a week, 1 day. Oh, this is 1 minute. My goodness, sorry. I want 1 day. One day. Yeah, I was surprised. 1 day the drops are supposed to be much bigger. But let's see. Let us also remove these prices. One day, we expect the price to be much bigger. That is what I expect. If it is 1 day, I was surprised. So now let's see the measurement on 1 day. This is 1 day data. Each candle here took 1 day to form. Each candle here took 1 day to form. Remember, all this is past data. The only current data is the ongoing trading session, which is this one here. It has not yet closed. Every candle you see is past data. They are basically gathering information of what has been happening in the market for you who want to get in the market. That this is what has been going on. All these days you have not been trading. In case you have not been trading. They show you that on these days, there were a lot of demand in the market. The demand was higher compared to the supply. How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4. So people who bought this particular day, they enjoyed the money these 5 days, because the demand, buyers were more than sellers. Do you copy? This is what these candles are all about. There is no logic, no special word. So now they are showing you that the buyers, these people have started selling. They bought and bought and bought for 5 days. Now they have started selling, and that's why we are seeing the red candle. This is when you enter the market. This is when we expect you to buy, because chances are the market will find resistance here at this point. The way it came down and it changed up, it will find support. Sorry, that's not resistance. It will find support and it will possibly bounce back again. Give me a yes if that is clear. Is that hard? You will say trading is complicated. It's like telling you that in your local market, Owino, we have gathered data for what has been happening all these days you've not been around. You can look at what has been happening in the past to help you make your decision, whether you should get in now or later. Now, support and resistance line is basically you coming and put points. Look for points when the market has been facing resistance to continue going up, or has been experiencing support to continue. Instead of continue going down, it started changing. So if someone know how to do this, they can trade better. Give me a yes if this is clear. This is what the logic of support and resistance. This is what the logic of these candles. So every candle here, it took 1 day, because I'm looking at the market in 1 day interval. It took 1 day. It was a whole day, 24-hour trading session. 24-hour, people buying, selling. Then they finally say, according to the data, there were more buyers today compared to sellers. So the candle is green. That day has been bullish. Now, understanding this will help you not just to go in the market far. Not just go to the market in the market kwara kwara. Are we together? You have that knowledge, okay? You copy. Are you following, or you are being followed? Are you following, or you are being followed? Because some people, they have things that keeps following them. They don't allow you to be concentrating. Things that are following you, your village people can't allow you to stay focused, can't allow you to type yes. The village people are following you. They can't allow you to even type yes when they ask. Are you following, or you are being followed? Your village people, even on Zoom, they are here. They are like, no, we will not allow you to learn. No. You can't be rich. It's not possible. Hmm? No, no, no. You see, they are there. They are looking at you. When coach says type yes, they say, no, 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 don't type yes. No, 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 don't type yes. We can't allow you to be rich. We can't. When coach is about to present something that you have been struggling with for months, then they bring something. Before you know it, they are telling you, your neighbor is knocking. Village people, they are following you. They will never allow you to go. No. Are you following or you are being followed? So let us now try to see, based on the 1-day data, what can we find? Let us draw support line number 1. Put your line, sorry, put it here and draw. Okay. Let's look for another support. We have another support here. It was at this point. Okay. We also have another support here. It went down. Should we take this one or this one? Let's take this one. Support. Okay, can we draw just 3? Should we continue? Okay, there is another one here. There's another one. There's this one, but there's also this one. Let's take this one. So we shall draw 4 lines. I think those are enough. Those are enough. Is that okay? Now let us measure and see. From the current price to the last support line. Let's see. From here, going down to the last line. If you were expecting to stay longer in that trade, you see now? You see now? This time around, we just drew 4 lines. Not even 5. And we're negative 0.8%. So if you are going to stay in that trade for some days, you are looking at staying in that trade for some days, maybe 2 days or 3 days. This is good data for you. Or a week, this is good data for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you are prepared to stay in the trade for much longer, this is good data for you. Are we together? So you can project that the market will do a discount of about 28% or roughly 30%. The market can do a discount of 28% if you are looking at to stay in the trade for some days. Give me a yes if you copy. But don't just be in these trainings. Practice these things. Practice them. Get trading view and draw the lines. And check on the coin you want to trade. So if the market drops with negative 20, you won't be crying for people because you already know it is a part of your strategy. It is part of the what? The strategy. Now that is a coin called H-bar. I'm going to close this class by showing you the effect of market cap. We are going to go pick a coin from down there, down, down. Let's go down, because H-bar is on top 100. I think it is it top? Should be among the top 20s. Let's go and look for a small market cap coin and look at its data in 1 week, in 1 day. Below top 100. Let's look for top 500. This is why I tell you, you should know who you are. But I'm wondering, how can one want to be in the market for more than 2 days? Mama's there. The longer you look at the market, the more profit you are going to take. If you are looking at a few hours, just hours in the market, it means you are going to take small profit. You take 1.5, you don't take a lot of money. People who are staying in the market for long, they are looking at taking bigger profits. They have long-term picture. They're not, maybe someone wants to win just 2 trades in a week or 3 trades in a week. That's their goal. If I win 2 trades or 3 trades and I'm taking a bigger percentage, that's okay with me. I take 5%. I stay in the trade for 1 week, take 5%. Others, I will trade, take 1.5, take 2%, but I stay in the trade maybe for 5 hours or 3 hours or less than a day. I hope that is clear. The more, when you look at our data, don't take big profit if you are looking at it small time frame. Small time frame, smaller profit. Bigger time frame, bigger profit. The same way you see that people who waited for Bitcoin for 10 years, for 15 years, they can take a lot more profit than those who sold it earlier. It's the same concept. I hope that is making sense. Now let's look at the effect of, we are going now to go and collect data for a coin with a small market cap. Okay, we are doing a small comparison so that when you are trading these categories of coins, you know what you expect. So let's take, for example, a coin like a SLP. SLP. I've not even seen that in Royal Chew. I don't know if it is there. FLP. Which coin should we look at here? There are a lot of coins here, you guys. So many. All right, let's look at, I think this one is more common. Let's look at a coin like Layer. Layer, I've seen that. Layer has how many? How much? It has 47 million market cap. We have seen that in 1 day time frame, H-bar, which has billions market cap, it can fall with negative 28%. I want us to go and look at Layer, its potential drop. in 1 day time frame. So we are going to search for layer. We shall search for layer. Effect of market cap. Layer USDT. Okay, so we want to ensure that it is this exact coin we are checking. The logo is not the one. Okay. The logo is not the one. The logo is not the one. There's a logo we want. Layer USDT. No, can't see it here. This is important. You should know how to check coins. Layer is not here. Let us search another. Let me search N of these. TRLU. Let's search for TRLU. TRLU. Yeah, we have TRLU. It is there on Binance. Can you see? It's the same. Can you see that? Can you see that? TRLU, this one. Number 561. Now let's check this coin, its data. Okay, here we go. We are looking at it in 1 day time interval. TRLU, what is the potential drop of this coin if it is in a week time on the market? In a week time. So we have support number 1. We have support number 1. We shall put it here. We have support number 2. We shall put it down here. We have support number 2 right here. We have support number 3 somewhere here. Okay. Let's try to get another support line. Oh, there are just 3. It means this coin is quite, it's bearish right now. It's really down. But let's measure the ones we have. Let's see the data we have. Let's measure the one we have. Let's measure the one we have and see. This one looks like there is an opportunity here for risk takers. It looks like there is an opportunity here. Guys, this coin is, oops. We have to get from the current price. So this coin is down, guys. It's 27. In 1 day interval. It's almost the same with the HBAR. And you can see that it has been, hey, there's an opportunity here. You can see an opportunity here. This coin. This coin. TRLU. TRLU. Let me bring my indicators here. Let me bring my indicators. Put stochastic RSI and MACD. Let me look at this. How many of us are seeing a golden cross? How many of us are seeing a golden cross? Mm, it just formed. But where am I seeing the opportunity from? This coin is bearish. It is down. So it is about to bounce back. And the lowest it can go in 1 day time interval is negative 27. And we are seeing a golden cross that just formed. When did it form? Let me see. It's not perfect, but I'm going to put it. Guys, the golden cross just formed 2 days ago. So if you want to take a trade that you can stay in for a few days and you make some good money, it's a good one. Now, lastly, this is for risk takers because I've told you you can get in and collect. Let's see how much percentage profit you can take. Now, this is where we now draw the resistance lines. We said resistance, come up, come here on the current price, then go up. Where did the market reverse from? We have the recent one from there. Let us change the color of that. We shall put yellow. From, and then we can go back. If we come up here, we see this was very, very katogo. Let's use this one. So the market will experience resistance at those points. Now we are going to measure our profit by putting the line on the current price, the measure tape, current price, upward. That is a 7%. That is a 7%. So if you are looking at staying in that trade for some few days, it is potentially, it can potentially, we expect that it can drop up negative. Here it is going to experience resistance, okay? If not there, it will experience resistance at this price or at this price. So you can put your margin calls at these points. Are you with me now? You can put your margin calls at these points. And then this is it, the profit. You take 7%. If you're looking at staying in the road trade for a few days. How many of us have learned something today? Mbona wewe? Kasongo yeye. Mubali nangai. Kasongo mbona wewe? Singa songa libala. Owo wewe. Kasongo mbona wewe? Mbona wewe? Are you with me? Have you done something? Because we are done. Now you know. Now you know how to get the buying ratios. Now you know how to get the margin call drop. Now you know how to get the first buy-in amount. Kasongo yeye mubali nangaye. Kasongo mbona wewo songa libala. Oh yeah. Next lesson I'll talk about RSI. Kim, you can go and visit the replay on YouTube. Kasongo yeye mubali nangaye. Kasongo mbona wewo songa libala. Oh yeah. Kasongo mbona wewo. Mbona wewo. Our class is over. We've spent 1 hour together. We've learned quite a number of things. You can now go and practice those things and make yourself money. Make yourself money. Kasongo, yeah. So what you do? You've understood that the coin is going to drop with negative 28%. After you get that number, negative 28%, negative 27%, come and put your margin calls accordingly. By the way, you can do this. You see these support lines can become your drop percentage. What do I mean? From the current price, which is this one, down. No, let's use, I think there is a line here. There is a line here. Let me add it. There is a support here. The nearest can you see that? So from that point, up to this, that can be margin call number 1. That one you do negative 2%, which is negative 1.9. From current price, you are going to have margin call number 1. Then margin call number 2, you bring it in which percentage? You wait for the market to do a discount of 7%. That is quite big. 7%. But remember, you are looking at the market to stay in it for a few days. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days before you leave, exit. Okay. Then the next one is at this point here. So I'm giving you points of margin calls. Margin call number 3, that is 19%. These are points we're expecting market to experience resistance. I mean support. Kasongo yeah. Mubali nangai. Kasongo mbona wewo. Songa libala. Oh yeah. Kasongo mbona wewo. Bye everybody. Have a good day. Let's meet today. V6 Julius Kabanda is going to be doing a massive training exactly 9 p.m. East African time, 8 p.m. Southern African time. Let us invite our brothers, our friends, our sisters, our uncles, our relatives. Let us be on the Zoom call tonight. It is going to be fantastic. So see you and have a good day. Love you all. Bye-bye.